Dear Mr. President, my name is Rachael Bartish from Metamora, Indiana. Mr. President, I understand that you are very busy as there are many other issues that you have to deal with, but I think the most important issue is the economy and the national debt. In fact, the people that I interviewed seemed to have the same basic thoughts when I asked them about the economy.
It's rough. It's hard right now.
I think it stinks.
Well, it could be better, but I think it's getting better.
There is no secret the economy is struggling in America. Businesses are moving overseas, American jobs are being lost, and the national debt is increasing. I believe that helping our small businesses across America can be important for reviving the economy. Many of the stores in our small canal town in southern Indiana were for sale, for rent, or empty in the last few years. These buildings look neglected and run down, and visitors referred to us as a ghost town. So many housing and job opportunities would be available in small towns throughout America by fixing these rundown buildings. By reviving small towns, jobs become available and the economy can continue to pick up. We started our project to rebuild the small village of Metamora when my family moved here from the little college town of Oberlin, Ohio in 2006. The Baines house sat empty in the center of town for 4 years, and now thanks to my grandmother, Jean Sherrard, and the community, it is now open 6 days a week and is not just a business, but a home to the couple who now own the building. I talked to Steve Collier, and he explains that the building is more than just a place for business.
For us, it's a lifestyle, our business and our house together, and the people that comes through here are customers, and the other people that lives around here. This is like Mayberry RFD, small town.
Also, we as a community have put forth the effort together to help bring back our small town and have successfully opened an art shop, a wellness clinic, 2 resale stores, a comic book shop, 2 bed and breakfasts, the Duck Creek Palace restaurant, a coffee shop, a log cabin museum, several gift shops, and a 30-acre campground. So what can be done to help the economy? The people I talked to had many different thoughts on what we can do to help America.
But I think there's an awful lot of people expects an awful lot out of government more than me. I don't think the government is responsible for fixing everything. I don't think it's right to pay for our taxes to pay for the government to be involved in. I'll do for myself. I'll work my butt off and I'll make it or not based on my own effort, my own work.
You know, more tax breaks for people, more government grants, more just ways to help people start their business, because we've started from scratch. We had nothing when we started.
Don't these sound familiar?
Right. Everyone who exhausts, and that basically means one has been unemployed for 26 weeks, has run out of state benefits. Everyone who's in that situation can get an additional 14 weeks of federal benefits.
That's what we do in this country. That's the American dream. That's freedom, and I'll take it any day over the supervision and sanctimony of the central planners.
The reason we're here tonight is because Senators Brown and Sanders said, why we talk about outsourcing of jobs, let's do something about it. And that's what we're trying to do tonight. We're trying to actually do something about it.
You know, every country, town goes through cycles, and things are easy and then things are hard. But I think, hard times are just that. They're hard times. They're not the end of the world. And, you know, hard times force us to get creative and think outside the box and do things differently, which grow us as business people and as people in general. They say that necessity is the mother of invention. So hard times create solutions and create neat ideas, but it kind of takes place under that pressure.
My grandmother actually came up with one of these unique ideas. On the 4th of July, Metamora, Indiana held the first of our Saving Sam sales, which is my grandmother's idea for a $1 trillion garage sale all across America to send the money that is earned to help pay down our nation's debt. 16 shopkeepers and caring townspeople sat out in 114-degree weather to earn $500 that was sent to the national debt. There is not going to be any easy solution to fixing the economy, and Ruth Ann reminds us of this.
I would say it's not fixable in the next 6 months or a year. I think it took a while to get here, and it's going to take a while to get out of it.
Isn't it the same in Washington? There are hundreds of different people with different ideas. But when everyone talks at once, it just becomes noise.
And I'll take it any day over the supervision and sanctimony of the central planners.
None of that matters if nobody is putting forth the effort to change things. Our government sounds a lot like the small towns across America, including mine.
This town's been here a lot of years, a lot of business people, been here for 30 years and over 30 years. You know, you got to get over problems that's happened in the past. That's tough for some people.
You voted for action, not politics as usual. You elected us to focus on your jobs, not ours. And in the coming weeks and months, I am looking forward to reaching out and working with leaders of both parties to meet the challenges we can only solve together.
Mr. President, you have a powerful voice. The people of America want to help America. Sacrifices need to be made because you can't satisfy everyone's wants. Small towns may not be important to every individual in this nation, but they matter to the people like me who live here and have jobs here running these small businesses and those who are employed by these small businesses. However, small towns should matter to the economy because of the history and the unique atmosphere that these small communities have to offer. Not to mention the job opportunities that could be available to anyone. It's my hope that you, as the President, continue to set a positive example, and we, as Americans, continue to work together despite the different political views, because after all, we're all Americans and we want the best for America.